Good morning, friends. Dear students, as this is our first meeting on digital mode about business legislation. This is the discipline I've already teaching you as far as your MBA curriculum is required. 2-3 chapters I've already discussed in the class, and the rest syllabus we are discussing through online and online available mode. Except this, I have started another series of digital recordings specially designed for you people so that you may understand all these aspects in total in its continuous series. I have taken up this recording from very beginning. Those students who have already in touch, they are comfortable with the discussion, but those students who fail to attend in initial classes, or maybe due to some reasons they were not able to continue, they will get definitely good discussion, and the text, whatever text they required, that all will be available through this particularly handouts what we have given already. I have given to you in the class, or this discussion, or maybe the slides you may get continuously. What I have even in last 15 days I have given to you on your WhatsApp group, or through your mail ID, specifically what mails you have given to me. And I'm expecting from you share to each and everybody whatever material I am going to supply you, whatever discussions. We have already discussed 10-12 lectures through this online digital mode, where we direct interact with the around 30-40 students on continuous basis from last 2 weeks, and they are very, you can say, intact with me on development of the discipline. So without any wasting much time, I'm directly coming on the content and starting from the very first, that is business legislation. This has one term is business, another is legislation. You already aware about this term business, that is exchange of values in very brief meaning. Legislation, set of rules, principles laid down for the society. And when this term business legislation given to you, then definitely you must develop a sense that this particularly law is designed for society which is highly in touch with business functions. Okay, I'm coming on the term the law. What actually this law is? The law includes all the rules and principles which regulates our relationship with other individuals and with the state. Find it is the relationship with the individuals and with the state. All principles and set of rules required for the society. Then is state regulates the conduct of its people by set of rules, no doubt. It ordains directly, indirectly, implicit or explicitly a general course of conduct to be followed by the people. Such rules of the conduct, if recognized by the state, enforced by it on the people and termed as law. My dear students, law is for the society. Society is not for the law. It means we have law for the people, for the society and the people. And mind it, law is not static. It is highly flexible according to the requirement. It takes changes whenever society takes changes, law will take change. That's why you have heard so many times about the amendments of the law. The object of law is very, you can say, in very simple terms, it is an order. And the result of the order is that men are unable to look ahead with some sense of security as for its future. He feels secure. When law is there, the society is safe. Then is, you must understand why we need this knowledge of law. As the very common statement you have heard, that ignorance of law doesn't mean escape from the law. Means if you have no knowledge about the law, law will not set you free. You may find responsible, obligated towards the society for certain things if you have not fulfilled that particular responsibilities. For example, today in lockdown, the government, the society, the administration expecting from you, stay at home, you will be safe. It means why we are following this rule, why are we have this rule, we set this rule for your safety, for the benefits of the society, so that in future we will all get free from this disaster, this epidemic, what we have, you can say, by you can say bad luck, or you can say the worst thing we have faced in our life. God help us, or definitely we will achieve this to get free from this particular epidemic. Okay, I'm going to continue with the nature of mercantile law. The next thing today I have for you, that is nature of law. This is the very beginning. You must understand what this law is. The term law here stands for mercantile law, as far as business law is concerned. Because here we are discussing what? We are discussing business law. Why I have taken this statement? Might be you have heard in your BCom classes, undergraduate classes, when you studied the basic law, this term might be in touch with you, interact with you, that the mercantile law is related with the transactions between the buyer and seller, products transactions between the traders. Or in very simple term, when you take a home on rent basis, you develop the relations with the house owner and the tenants. This is a very simple relationship. And in your day-to-day activities, you develop so many relations with every individuals. You have so many relations with the, you can say, society, or you can say the things in the society, that you have to take care and you be the responsible and obligated towards the that things of the society. My dears, mercantile law specifically related with that traders, that buyer and sellers. That's why I have taken this statement so that you may understand this term, nature of business law, not only law, but the business law. Because here, your job is not to understand only the civil law, or you can say criminal law, the property law, land law. These are different laws. You might have heard about uh, these two, at least the civil law and criminal law. Here, your job is not to understand that principles. You understand, job is to understand the business law. The law is for the business society. Law is for the business class. My dears, the term mercantile law is the law used to donate the branch of law which is concerned with such matter as are usually the subject of what may be called mercantile law transaction, that it is deal with contractual situations, right and obligation arising out of mercantile law transactions between mercantile law persons. I've already discussed you with this. These handouts are with you because I've already given to you, and you may get it in future also through this online uh, mode. Now I'm going to discuss with you the sources of law, the sources of this mercantile law. This is very important to understand this particular discipline, sources of laws, from where this discipline has come up, why we require this a particular law. No doubt the base is English law. It is very, you can say, clear. The base is English law, but our law of courts sets the principles laid down by enactment of parliament, and we have amendments, we have rules, principles according to our Indian people's requirement. When the time passes on, the law takes new shape, law takes changes according to the latest requirement. As you have heard about cyber law, as you have heard about Information Technology Act, IT Act, and you can say the even in marketing you have heard about cyber marketing, and in finance you have all, you can say, financial terms related to this online requirements. Means every function of business required certain kind of laws, and you need to understand all that. But the court of India, it is very clear that they have their own selective application, right? Maybe based on English law, but they have their own sources also. In English law, there are three common sources. One is common law, equity, and statute law. We will discuss later on all these the basis. Even in class, I reminded that you asked me that whether our law or all laws you can say are based on English law. This is not absolutely true. I have already discussed with you, but later on I will make here again clear that what is the actual structure of our law. Then is the system of precedents. That is another important thing. Statute law and the precedents of law. And the last one is custom and usage. This is also another source. Means in total you have four sources. One is English law. Second is the statute law. Third is precedents of the law. Right? Means system of precedents. And the final is the custom and usage. With these sources, you may develop your own structure of law, system of law. So, friends, in conclusion, I'm you can say confident that you today are very clear about the term business law, then is nature of law, and finally sources of law. From here we can start our discussion about the basic four principles given to you, as far as your course curriculum is concerned. The very first is Indian Contract Act 1872, then is Sales of Goods Act 1930, then is Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, and the final is Company Law. Company law has two parts. One is part 1 and part 2, where shares, debentures, or you can say partnership, or you can say winding up. These all are topics related to the powers of board of directors, the meetings, and these all related disciplines will be topics will be discussed in this. So finally, for today, for as an introduction, I'm confident you will get definitely a good material, good learning here, and no doubt it's here limitation is there that it's an only one way teaching, but feel confident as the same manner what we have discussed in the last 15 days through online mode. Simultaneously, I will discuss, interact with you with different online modes available with all securities to we peoples, and I will definitely conveying you what I know about this particular subject. Thank you very much. Good day.